Hey guys, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Thursday! Yeah, we're getting through the week. And we don't have any air conditioning today, so I might be melting a little bit. It's not too hot in here yet. Something's going on with the thermostat, and we're having them come out to look at it, but they can't get here till afternoon. So I may be taking the puppies into our trailer and turning on the AC if it gets too hot. Anyways, how is everybody? Happy Thursday. I have the new surfaces to show you guys. And I keep forgetting the names. I actually had to look up the name again. Anyways, I am ready to show these to you. How is everybody? Just say hello if you're out there watching. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put hashtag replay. I am going to share this to VIP. And let me just see if I have comments. Good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness. Yeah, last night before I went to bed, I noticed that the thermostat was out because I was like, I haven't heard the air conditioning click on for a while. And I actually thought that the breaker switch had popped. So I went to the garage and there's my husband's welder is in front of it. So I tried to move the welder out, it rolls. And then I was like, I'm not going to do this and tip over the gas, like the gas, whatever thing it is that goes with it, tank. So I left him a note this morning. Sorry, trying to do two things at once, and it's not working very well this morning. So I left him a note. I think that the breaker is tripped. Can you check it? And he checked it, and it's not. So he thinks that maybe we need to put a new battery in it, but he needs to have it maintained, or our yearly maintenance anyways. So I'm without air conditioning until then, so I can run a couple of jobs on the laser this morning, and then that's it, because you can't run it when it's hot. At least my laser, it doesn't do you any good to get your laser tube overheated. It decreases the life of it. So we always make sure that we're really careful about the temperature, and I don't want my puppies to get overheated. So it increases the temperature when we're running that, because it cuts with fire basically. Anyways, I have these surfaces here, and then we're gonna do the Santa. I have Santa cut out. He's underneath. He's underneath. Yeah. So I'm excited to do the Santa. I've been waiting, and I don't know. I just had this feeling that we're gonna be getting new surfaces. We had been told that sorry, that there were some other ones on their way. And they're here, so we'll see how we like them. I don't know. They're kind of neat. I'll show you. And they're thicker than I thought they would be, which is good. But they're not heavy. I like that because I'll be able to ship them for you guys, and it won't cost an arm and a leg. Sorry, let's get started with that. Let me see who's here, and then we're going to get started with this. We'll get this show on the road. Hello. Hi, Laura. How are you? Hi, Bridget. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Cindy. Good morning, Sunshine. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Carrie. How are you? Hi, Sarah. Hey, Darlene. Oh, you couldn't rest. It's hard sometimes, huh? Gas bottle. Yeah, the gas bottles that are with it. I didn't want to knock it over. Yours is shipping out today. Cannot wait to get the frames. I know. I did overnight shipping, so that's why I have mine early. My regular order will be here, I think tomorrow though. I did a little bit for inventory, but not much. Are you ready to give us a hint for the August box? I'm kind of ready. I have two things ready that I'm like, okay, one's gonna be this month and one's gonna be another month. Yeah, I wish that I could get it cut out today. Okay, give me another day. On that. I really want to have it cut out and painted before. You're gonna love it no matter what. So hey Lori, hey Vicky, hi Pam, hi Darlene Barr. Sorry, I'm really trying hard to. I'm having a hard time deciding because both of them are super cute. Okay, so give me one more day. Okay, here's our surfaces. I might have to go and see what's going on with my dogs too. So these are the surfaces. These are the floating acrylic. I didn't take off the protective thing. So there's plastic on both sides. Just know that. Don't chalk on the plastic. Some people have. The plastic protects it. I might have to go and tell the dogs. Hang on just a second. Let me go tell my dogs to stop barking. Hey, who's barking? Who's barking? You need to stop now, right now. No barking. No barking. Of course it's Annie. Annie Banani. She is the troublemaker. She's the troublemaker. Oh my goodness. All right. So, hey Deb, how are you? How was your market yesterday? Okay, so this is how these work. This is a piece of acrylic. We've used acrylic before. It slides out. So you're gonna get the frame and a piece of acrylic. Okay, so that's the kit. And then you can buy extras of these. So this has plastic on it. You just peel it up. I don't want to peel it because it scratches easily. Okay, I know acrylic. I've used it a lot. I don't reuse the acrylic because it does scratch. So when you take off all the chalk paste, it doesn't look as good. However, you can. Anyways, it's really easy to put in there. So you would take off the plastic before you chalk on it. Hi Deb, hi, sorry, hi Darlene. Hey Karen. Okay, so this is the way you put it in there. Okay, there's two sizes. There's the 5x7 and the 8x10. Okay, so let me move this. These are both the same. So this is the 8x10. All right, so you have the little metal pieces, and you just take the acrylic and it just slides into there. This is how I did it. So and it's kind of peeling up the corner. Okay, so then I just slid it halfway, and then I went like this, and then I evened it out. Okay, so and these things kind of just have to get them so right. So it's flippable, but guys, this is clear, so there's no reason that it needs to be flippable. I'm wondering if they're going to come out with another solid surface. They need to have a solid wood surface so that we can flip that, I think. Or I could cut a wood surface. I'll do that. I'll cut a wood piece so that you could put that in there to flip it. But that's the acrylic. It's not my favorite because that's just not my style. Okay, but that's okay. That somebody will love it. Market was good. A beautiful day. Nice. Yay. Hey Chris, how are you? Hi Karen Ramonko. You slipped in. I didn't even see you there. Okay, so new surfaces. These are our Shiplap surfaces. Okay, so we'll start with the 5x7. So this one isn't quite as thick. It's about 1/4 of an inch thick, is my guess. Yeah. So you could put a hanger on the back. You could drill holes, whatever you want. It does have a finish as far as a glossy type finish on here. So you're not going to peel up the white paint. Okay, so you're going to be able to chalk on this easily, hopefully. We're going to find out today. And then this is the 8x10. So this is a size A for A transfers. And I didn't measure this. This might be a little bit smaller than 5x7. And this is the 8x10. I might have to go and bring a dog in here. I don't know why they're barking so much. Having a problem. This is the 18x18. Okay. So the 8x10 was a little bit thicker. Kind of like this. So this thickness is probably about 3/8. Okay, so this is nice for our bigger stuff, 18x18. And then here's our size C. So we have A, B, C, D size. Hi Sylvia, how are you? A wood insert would be awesome. Yeah, I think a wood insert would be great in there. I'm not a fan of acrylic. I've worked with a lot of acrylic, and it just isn't. It's not my favorite thing. But that's okay. You know what? Everybody has different styles. So here's the size C. So we're going to do Santa. I do not know why my dogs are barking so much. Hang on. I might have to go put her in the kennel if she doesn't stop. Is she going to stop? Okay, I'm trying to move these so that they're not in the way. Hang on. Sorry, guys. It's the life of a pet owner. Oh my goodness. Hey, why are we barking? Why are we barking? We need to stop barking. Okay? No barking. No barking. Understand? No barking. It's like having kindergartners, honestly. I go out there and they all look at me like, what? Who? Me? I'm not barking. I'm not barking. Okay, so Santa, we're gonna do Santa. Hi Doris, my sister. Hi Cynthia. How are you? Okay, so I traced this and I cut him into pieces. Okay, Chocolate sells a full Santa. I did my own version. Okay, so he's not the same as what they sell. So I should be able to sell this one just fine. He's gonna fit on here. So we're gonna paint this. So we're gonna paint it and then we're gonna chalk it. It's gonna be completely chalked in black. Okay, so in the background says, "'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house," and all that. "Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care." Okay, so it has all that in the background. That's what it has in the background. We're going to chalk that onto here. So we're going to paint the beard white, the poof ball, the pom-pom white, the hat band white. Face part will be flesh colored. This will be red. Okay, so we're going to paint those and then we'll chalk everything in black. Okay, we're going to chalk the words on here in black. I love this. It comes just like this. Okay, so it is distress and it's kind of like that's printed on there in a way. They're probably all identical. If you lined all of them up, they're going to look the same. And then I'm going to be able to put hangers on the back. So I'm going to be able to put the screw-in type because it's thick enough. The little screws won't go all the way through. Just make sure. Okay, so you cut the Santa into pieces. Yeah, I know. Laura, poor Santa. I cut him into pieces. Oh my goodness. Yes, well, you know, it's easier to do it that way. All right, here we go. Because if you were just to paint this and that, you can chalk this on there and then go back and watercolor. Absolutely, but it's harder that way. So here we go. Let's bring this in and let's get these base coated. White is always a pain in the booty. We know that. And red, we're going to do our alizarin crimson, so we're going to have to do a couple of coats of that. So this is the top part. This is the part that's the hat that needs to be red. Okay, and then we have our poof ball and our face. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do some on the glasses. I outlined the glasses so that you can do the glasses. What color should we do that? On the sample, on their sample, this is Chocolate sample. They have yellow on the glasses, so I might just do the same. This is theirs. So this is theirs from the catalog. Hi, Julie. How are you? Hey, Carol. So anyways, it's going to be similar to this, but on a white background. We'll see how it goes. I might need to do something different with that background. I might be wishing that I painted it gray, but at this point, I'm just going to leave it the color. I want to be able to chalk on it. Okay, so let's paint. I should put myself in the corner. Darlene, go to the corner, Darlene. There you are. There you are. I'm in the corner. So, if you're watching, just say hello. They're just saying hi to us. Yeah, Kathy, you know what? They're naughty puppies sometimes. And they haven't been feeling well. They've had tummy issues. So, I think for some of them, it is starting to resolve. But Stubby's is going very strong. He's still having really bad tummy issues, but he's older. So, I think it's just a virus. I'm not concerned. I'm not taking him in. If it continues a couple more days, I will, just because I don't want him to get dehydrated. I did order puppy diarrhea medication. I know it sounds terrible. I'm sorry. If you're eating your breakfast, I'm sorry. But that's my life. That is my life. And Darcy's completely over her upper respiratory infection. And we did not spread that to the others yet. I hope that doesn't change. Anyways, she's all better. Okay, so this is red. Don't paint that white, Darlene. That's red. Okay, so this is white. This is white. Okay. Yes. Okay, so 3 coats of white, 3 coats of alizarin crimson, and then flesh tone on the face, and we'll do the glasses with yellow. I'll grab one of the yellows, and we'll use a little teeny tiny brush for that. Might even use a stylus. You could use a paint pen later if you wanted to. If you want to use a marker or paint pen later, you could absolutely do that. A gold paint pen would be kind of cool on that. If you had a gold paint pen, you could totally do that. Okay, make sure this is kind of even and not all lumpy or anything like that. Yeah, weekend's almost here, guys. Yay. What you got planned? I'm hoping our air conditioner will be fixed. I'm thinking it's just something in the thermostat needs to be changed. My husband said he doesn't think there's a battery in this one. He thinks that it's low voltage, which means it's attached somehow. Maybe it just went bad. Maybe. Anyways, no air conditioning, which means I can run a couple of jobs on the laser this morning, and that's it. I won't run it when it's hot because it just destroys the laser tube. Yeah. Yeah, you have to be careful about that. You always want to have it in a controlled environment, and your laser tube will last a long time, for sure. So, you're using a different white brand. Yes, I am. This one was $1.49. I have a bunch of these bottles that I got for $1.49 instead of $6. So, I'm just trying to use it up. So definitely, yes, using a different brand. It doesn't cover as well. But white really, it has a problem. White doesn't cover very well to begin with. So we'll do a couple of coats. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Okay, this is the Alizarin Crimson. We'll get our coats of that on there. There's not that much left in the thing. I can't wait to see the Santa. So, like I said, we're going to do, all of it's going to be chalked in black. We're actually going to be able to put this Santa together like a puzzle and chalk the Santa all at once. And then we can do the background. And we'll be able to get the placement for Santa on there. Yeah, it's going to be really cool. I think so. I think anyways. There's, it's called Warm Beige. Yeah, anyone got anything fun coming up this weekend that I can be jealous about? My weekend's just going to be boring. You know, last weekend I was at the cabin. This weekend I'm just going to be at the house getting stuff done, maybe organizing a little bit. I'm able to do more, so I might try to organize this craft room. It needs to be gone through for sure. Hey, Lynn, how are you? This is our Santa transfer. It's a chocolate tour transfer. We're base coating Santa first. Can't wait to see this done. I think it's going to look fabulous. I did spend quite a bit of time creating the file from scratch. Tracing. Yeah, this file is not available. Sometimes you can get a file from Chocolate Tour, but this one, no. And they would never cut it apart like this. They would only do the outline. For me, I want it to be easy for you guys. I want you to be able to easily paint it and to also have dimension. So when it's put back together, so we can ink all the edges on here and give it some dimension. All right, so let's dry that. Oh, shut that off. Sorry. Let's shut that off. Yeah, I'm a little bit. It's a little bit hot in here with no air conditioning. It's just a little bit hot. All right. Oh, Stubby. Stubby's so ornery sometimes. He's such an ornery little poop. He doesn't want any of the girls near him. He doesn't want to share his bed. He doesn't like it when they run and do the zoomies. He sits there like a schoolmaster telling them to stop and slow down. He's so funny. Oh my goodness. Poor little guy though. He was pretty sick yesterday. When he gets tummy issues, it's not a fun thing with him. I had to give him a bath. Yeah. He has issues to begin. He has potty issues to begin with because when they did the amputation of his tail, there's nerves in there, so it's never been the same for him going potty. So, anyways, yeah, he was running for the door and he was walking so awkwardly, and I was like, "Oh no, open the door." He didn't make it. Yeah. It's been one thing after another with these dogs. I'm waiting for the break. I'm waiting for that break in the storm. So I went from having the puppies and doing all of that laundry to these guys being sick and washing the pee pads continually. Yeah. Good thing I have solar because But we usually are way ahead of how much we make on our solar as far as how much we're creating and putting back into the system. Not yesterday, not the day before. We were running the washer and dryer. The dryer is gas, but it does have to have some electricity. But that washer, I have to wash the pee pads, the great big ones, on the heavy duty cycle that takes 2 hours. Yeah, not fun, not fun. Okay, I'm gonna put a second coat on the face. Your granddaughter is down after she has her baby girl. We're waiting for it was down till after she has her baby girl. Waiting with bated breath. She's already low and in position, but not due till the 12th. So she might have it early. Wow. When do the Christmas transfers come out? They are already out. The Christmas transfers are already there. But there's going to be more. So Christmas transfers are there right now, and then there's going to be another release in, is it September? I think designers can order next month. And then I think I'll find out for you guys. I don't know exactly. They don't always tell us ahead of time. So I do know there's another launch coming up. I don't always get all of the information, but I'll let you know. Yeah, there's another one coming up. At least this happened after the pups. Yes, or I'd have to buy more. Exactly, September 10th. Thank you, Carol. I know designers can order next month if they're mentor or above. They're going to get an order early. So as far as for the regular, everybody else, Carol says September 10th, and I am trusting her because guess what? I have not been able to keep up with all of the dates. I try, but between my dogs and my operation and my exhaustion, I just can't do it all. I just can't. Melissa says September 13th. Okay, so it's in September. Thank you. It's September something. We're just gonna take that it's September something. Okay, I gotta do the glasses and I need to do the cheeks. I think I should do the cheeks first and then I'll do the glasses over the top. And I'm gonna do one more coat of the red. Just because. And I think my white is looking really good. I don't think I need another coat of the white. But yeah, I'll do one more coat of the red. That's alizarin crimson. Let's see. So Karen, you have to let us know as soon as that happens. I'm so excited for you. I love babies. Babies are the best. Babies are the best. Okay, I'm just going to move this up for now while we do this, and I will dry it completely. Okay, so we need to do cheekies. I have this new tool. It's a little, yeah, it's made for cheeks, okay? I'm going to try it out. It's my debut. I hope I don't mess up. I'm using a light pink, okay? So I don't want his cheeks to be too rosy. I'm using cotton candy. If we have to darken it up, we will. Okay. So I'm looking at my Talkator sample here, and here's the cheeks right below the glasses, and then also the nose is a little bit rosy. Okay. So I'm gonna do it kind of like that. Brandy gave the date on Friday. Okay. I did watch it, but I had distractions going on. So I do watch those things. And then I'm always hopeful that they'll follow it up by a post, but it doesn't always happen. Okay, so cotton candy, I'm going to tap this here, and I'm going to try this new tool. This is a new tool that's probably going to be one of my favorites. I got it from Amazon. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to do the cheekies and just kind of brush them on. Okay, you might not be able to see this. I can see it. I can see the cheeks. I don't want it to be too rosy. I don't know if you can see it at all. Can you kind of see it? Let me put a little bit more. Maybe I need a little bit more on my brush. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, and then some on the nose. So if you're not a Perks member, you need to be. There's some things coming up. So there's going to be some kits. So this was in our leadership training last night. And all the details will be coming up. Can you see it? I think that's good enough. Now I'm going to do the glasses. The glasses are going to be tedious. Okay, so that's, I'll give you guys the link for that. These are just little stencil type things, but that worked really good. I kind of like that. We're having some kits come out on Friday. Okay, so they're going to be for classes and stuff like that. But you could get them and you could use them to create Christmas presents. You could use them for Christmas presents. You could have your friends or your granddaughters or nieces and nephews come over. That's an option too. Oh, guess what, guys? I think I'm just going to use a stylus. This is such a small little area. I think I'm just going to use a stylus to do this. You could use a teeny tiny brush, but guess what? A stylus is going to go right in here. And let me just go closer. You're hoping you'll be here. You'll be there when she has the baby. You leave for Alberta on the 7th. Oh yes. Where did I get the tool? The tool is from Amazon. I can give you guys the link for that. Let me just go closer so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to fill in the glasses area. Let me give you the link for the tool. Okay, I just got the tool and it comes in a set. There's different sizes. So let me find that and I can give you that. Where's my orders? I have a zillion orders. Are you guys having fly issues? It is, I tell you what, flies are so bad this year. I don't know why. I honestly, I don't know why the flies are so dang bad. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Okay, so they're for blending. You can get, I got the 12 pack, I think is what I got. But there's single packs. Let me go to the one that just has one of each. And I'm going to send you that link. It's $7.99 for that. But that worked really good. Okay, where's my link? Come on. There's my link. I'm going to give you the link for that. And you can take a look at them. That's through Amazon. Okay, so I like to buy my stuff through Amazon. I don't go to the store very often. But that's for the little brush. Okay, so that was to do the cheeks. It's just a new type of brush. It was suggested to us. And then let me give you the link for Santa, for this Santa cutout. So if you're just hopping on, we're doing this Santa. I love this transfer. That's big. Ants too. We haven't, I'm knock on wood, we have not had that yet. But flies, I'm telling you, the flies are just horrible. And my husband was out bleaching the side yard. And using this special stuff that's dog friendly. he was using it last night because there's a lot of dogs. So we thought, well, maybe that's part of the problem. But I think there's just a lot of flies right now everywhere. It's like fly season. Did you get the white ink pad you ordered? Not yet. It's not coming until I think next week. I didn't get it yet. Okay, so I'm just going to go around this with my stylus. It's going to work just perfectly to use my stylus for the eyeglasses. That's going to be easier unless you have a brush that has about 2 bristles in it. But using a stylus is going to work best for me. I think my hand's more steady with this than with a brush. So I just keep dipping it and then just... It's kind of like when you're doing the frosting on the gingerbreads. And you're just painting with that stylus, basically. You're just doing the outline. So this is the glasses, and it's really tiny, okay? So super tiny. We're going to make sure when we put the Santa transfer down that we get this hopefully perfect on the glasses so that it outlines it the way it's supposed to. The other option is to do this after, okay? So I'll find out if I can't get it lined up perfectly, then I'll probably say, hey, do this part after. You can always go back and do this after you've already done your chalking. Okay. So yeah, it's going pretty fast, and then I'll dry it, and then we'll do all of our chalking, and we're putting it on the new surface. We have the Shiplap boards. If you missed out, go back and see. I showed you the acrylic. It's like a acrylic flip sign, basically. It's like a flip sign, but it has acrylic. Okay, I'm gonna look at comments in a second. I'm trying to stay focused on this so that I can just get it done. I'm hoping today's not going to be too hot. It's not too hot yet, But I really don't have fans in my house anymore. I do have the trailer that I can go in with, turn on the air conditioner. I would have to carry dogs one by one. So I'm hoping that we can keep it cool enough in here till the HVAC people get here. They're supposed to be here between 1 and 4. And of course, when you want them to get there, they're going to get there at 4. Okay, so I have that. Let me go ahead and dry it. Did I see the Chalk Facebook page where they use the art glitter glue as their paste on the transfer and then use glitter to sprinkle on the glue? Oh, wow. Okay, she said the glue won't harm the transfer, but needs to be washed. Okay, I did not see that. I don't like glitter like that. Hang a bag of water with a penny at the doorway and it keeps the flies out. Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you. Herd of pines all around your door to keep them out. Oh, that's a good idea too. I have the peppermint stuff. So the peppermint stuff that I got for fleas, I have that spray, and it's supposed to be good for ants and for flies. So I sprayed that all around the little grass area where the dogs go potty, and I sprayed it on my door. And guess what? Spiders started coming out. Yeah, spiders don't like that peppermint stuff either. So I have that already. And okay, let me finish drying this. It's not all the way dry. Okay, I'm hoping I can line up my transfer really good on those glasses. I hope. Okay, so this is going to be like a puzzle, guys. The penny trick really works. Okay, that's great to know. That's great to know. I will definitely try that. Yeah, I am up for anything. Anything. They're just not fun to have all the flies. Every time I open the door to let Stubby out, because he just can't fit. He's having a hard time with the doggy door. So he always has. And I opened it up to let him out, and a bunch of flies come in because he's just old. He's just old. Okay, so what I need to do, guys, I need to put this back together. This is a puzzle. Okay, so we have all of our pieces. Top of the hat. And then I got to put the transfer on it. But I also have to keep in mind that I've got to put this onto the transfer paper. Okay, so it fits just like that. So let me go out. There we go. Okay, so this is how it's going to all fit together. I wanted to make sure I did everything right. Okay, so it's going to be like that. Okay, so now we got to get this guy lined up. Okay, so, and I also need to put something underneath of him. I wish I had a rubber mat. I used to have rubber mats here. Okay, come on, you can come loose. You can come loose from there anytime now. Okay, it's very sticky, very, very sticky. So maybe I should use my, fuzzing cloth and fuzz it a little bit. It is pretty sticky. So I'm just going to do half of it at once. And then I'm going to put my Santa on top of this board, and we're going to put this on it. We're going to try to get it lined up that way. I might have to try it a different way. I might. Okay, let me peel this up from here. Sometimes you got to flip the corners to get it to go. So we're going to do this other side. We wish that they would give us bigger fuzzing cloths. Yeah. If it adheres to itself, just gently peel. Don't worry, don't stress. Don't panic. Don't panic when it does that. Okay. So please share the peppermint stuff. Okay. Yeah, let me share that. I can share the peppermint stuff right now. Let me share that. I love it because it's natural, and I just ordered it in the gallon size. Okay, so oh, and it's already out there. They sent me, they delivered it early. Okay, so I'm going to share this item. Let's see here. I think it did it. Let me go back. I think it copied it. Let me see. I hate spiders too. Oh, that's not it. It didn't copy the thing. Let me try it again. Let me try it again. So how is everybody? It is Thursday. We're working on Santa. I'm trying to get the link for this stuff that I just ordered. Okay, there's the link. Okay, so this isn't a gallon. You can get smaller. I got the smaller one for using it for fleas and ticks and stuff like that. So it's good for all that, but it's natural. Okay, so let's just fuzz this a couple of times. So it should pop up in a second there. Okay, so that is the link for the peppermint stuff that I used some last night. I used this stuff from the fleas and the ticks. Okay, I'm gonna peel this off, and I'm gonna set this to the side really quickly, and I'm gonna just hang it right here on the side. I'm gonna put, I want to slide this under there because it's easy. It's better for me to do that. Okay. And then put the transfer over this so the transfer doesn't stick to this. Okay, so I want to fit this in here, have all my pieces, put my puzzle together. Santa fits together like a puzzle. Okay, and this fits right up in here, and then we can chalk this whole thing. It's gonna be chalked in black. The whole thing's gonna be chalked in black, and you're gonna be surprised at the detail. But first we have to get it lined up. I wish I had a second person here. Honestly, I wish I had a second person to come help me. Sue, where are you? Where are you, Sue? Okay, so it might take a couple of times to get it lined up. I'm going to work on the glasses area. That's going to be like the key area. So, okay. And it might come down to it where I have to do part of it and then do the other part. Okay. Okay, the glasses look good. Okay, so I got that. Let me just figure this out. Okay, this looks good down here. You might want to have a second person. Okay, I'm going to peel this up. I'm going to slide this back down. Slide this back in place. Put this up. Okay, that all looks good. All right, so now I just need to do everything in black. And then we'll lay this onto the surface, onto the back surface. You might want a helper. It's not going to hurt to have a helper. Okay, we're going to take our chalk paste. We're just using black. I'm not even using shimmer black. I'm just using black. I'm not worried if I get it out of here because I'm going to grab that surface and I'm going to quickly put this down on there before any of this dries. It is hot in my room. Okay, I need a big squeegee. Do I have my big one? Guys, hang on just a second. I'm bringing out the big guns. I'm bringing out the big guns. I haven't used this in a long time. Would it work if you put painter's tape on the backside to hold the pieces? Yes, absolutely would work great. That would be a great idea to do that. Of course I didn't think of that, but you could do that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so everything looks lined up. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the big guns. And I'm not going to be worried if I get chalk out here on my words because I'm going to quickly put this onto my surface after this. Okay, so let's chalk our Santa. I'm going to try not to, but I'm not worried because it's all going to be in black. Okay, so, and I'm not worried I'm going to be putting this down onto the surface and the Santa part is going to be there because Santa's going to go over it. Okay, so hopefully this is all going to work out. In theory, it works out in my head. Does it work out for you guys in your head? I think it's going to work out, but we'll see. We'll see. And I do want to ink the edges of each of these pieces. Okay, so, all right. Okay, squeegee off all that excess, put that back in your jar. And there might be a little bit of this going down in between the pieces. Oops, I missed right here. Let's get right there. Okay. All right, if you wanted to, you could totally wash this before you lay it down on your other surface, but we're not going to do that. Let's peel this up. Let's see what we got. It looks good so far. It's looking good. My glasses are a little bit off. I'm not going to worry about it. But guys, here's what I'm going to tell you. Do your glasses second. Okay, so do your glasses after. I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. I'm going to say he looks pretty fantastic. All right, so peel that off. And I'm going to hang this back on the side of my table again. It's starting to adhere to itself. Like I said, you might want to help her. You might want to help her. Darlene might need a helper. Hello, Sue. Where are you? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's okay. Don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. If you feel like it's drying, you can wash that transfer. Okay. Look how cool that is. I would love to move this all in one piece, but it's not going to move for me. So I'm going to take each piece. I'm going to set it gently in another area quickly. Okay, and then I'm going to get my surface, and we're gonna hopefully get this down on there without making a mess. I think it looks good. Let me go. Whoops, that's a little bit too much. Okay, so here's my transfer, and I do need to. It doesn't matter up and down because there are not hooks on this. Okay, so what I do need to do is I need to set it down, and it needs to be in place, and I need to not move it after that. So I'm going to lay it down, and let's hope that I got it right. Okay, that looks good. Let me just get air bubbles out. I'm just going to use this to get air bubbles out. And it's also getting some of my chalk paste on there already. And then I'll load it up with chalk paste, and we'll quickly chalk this. It doesn't matter if I do the Santa, okay? So that's not going to matter if I get the Santa on there also. I'm just going to chalk this and get it done before it dries, okay? So quickly get all of those words. So there's all the words on there that are "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." And my Santa's going to be on there for placement, okay? So it's not going to do the whole Santa, but part of it will be there. And that will show you exactly where it needs to go. Okay, and then we'll bring in the Santa and we'll dry everything. Okay, so I'm going to peel this up. And see, there's my words. There's my Santa outline. And it's a little rustic. Okay, so there's all the words. We're going to ink the edges on this when we dry this. Okay, here's my transfer. That transfer is going back onto that backer sheet. And I'm going to wash that, and I'm probably going to use this a dozen times. See, you can just do this in black and white, the whole thing. Okay, I'm going to toss this onto my floor over here. I know the details are really amazing. Okay, let's dry everything. Let's move our chalk paste. Let's move this. And let's dry. And then I'm going to ink edges because, you know, I do on everything. And like I said, do your glasses last. My glasses aren't 100% lined up. Okay, so do the glasses afterwards. I'm thinking that I might remove the glasses from the cutout, so you don't have to worry about lining it up. Although it's kind of nice to have it there. Yeah. Okay, so dry everything. And then we'll fit everything on there. I'll take a look at it. I'm going to ink all the edges because you know I love to do that. Here's the beard. I can just set it here now. If you want to do a little bit of pink for the mouth, I'm kind of thinking I want to do a little bit there on the lip. I think I want to do just a little bit. This is his lip right here. I'm gonna grab a little brush and add some of the flesh tone color. Okay. All right, I think we're dry. I think it looks good. Can you cut out the glasses? Possibly, but they'd be really thin and it'd be hard to do. So if I cut out the glasses, then they'd be very breakable. Okay. So let me just show you. It's off just a little bit, but it's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Nobody knows how it's supposed to be. I'm going to go with it, because no one knows how you intended it to be except for you and you and you and you. All you guys watching. Okay, I'm going to ink the edges on all of this. I'll do the little lip part. I think that for me, I think that doing the glasses second would work out better. I kind of really do. I kind of feel like it would work out better. But I can attempt to cut out the glasses, but they would be really thin. So we'll see. I've already got it outlined, so I can try to do it. And see how thin it actually looks. And then you wouldn't even have to chalk it. You could just paint it. You could just do whatever color. If you wanted to do red glasses or black glasses, you could just paint the glasses completely. Okay. I'm trying to get in some of these little areas here. If you want to add more in here, you can. I do want to do my edges on this side. So this is a new surface, guys. But I like to have a little bit more grunge on it. You know me. And if you wanted to paint this, you could, but it's already this great white color, it works for most of our projects. Okay, so that's done. This is done. I'm going to keep doing all of my edges because that's just how I like my stuff. This looks so good. Looks so good, guys. I'm so excited. It's turning out really well. And then I'll have to, of course, glue it on. And I like to use the glitter glue stuff. That goes up there. Here's our little pom-pom. If you want to put shimmer on here, you absolutely could put shimmer over it. Do you think I should put shimmer on the fur part? I probably should. Shimmer would be really cool on there. I wonder if I could put it over it, or it probably would mess up the black. You know, I'm going to skip it this time. I'm going to skip it, but if you want shimmer, you probably should do it before. Okay, let me just make sure everything lines up and that it all looks good. Okay, so you can tell by your outline there exactly where it goes. Okay, so that's the great thing about the way that we chalk that. You can see where every single thing goes, just like this. Just fits together like a puzzle. Okay. The size of the background is a 12 by 18. It is not the biggest size. The biggest size is an 18 by 18. So this is a size C transfer size. And then we have D. So this is the D. This is the 18 by 18. So maybe try a pair of Dollar Tree glasses. Use the rims without the lenses. That might be kind of cute. Yeah, you could definitely do that. You definitely could do that. And by next year, you won't even see what you think you messed up. Exactly, for sure. Okay, so let's glue this on here. Well, no, I need to do the lip. Okay, so I am going to go back and I'm going to do that. I'm not going to trace that for you. Okay, so I'm going to do some warm beige on the lip. It just needs a little bit in there. Let me grab a tiny brush and you can do that. This isn't very tiny, but it will work. I'll just use the corner of it. So I'm just going to color it in just barely. Okay, and then we'll dry that. So that, yep, because he's just got a little bit of his lip showing below his mustachio. Okay, let's dry this. And then we're going to glue it on. I love this. Isn't this great? I love it. I'll put a hanger on the back and I can sell this at my craft show. If I wanted to, I could redo this piece, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it. Just going to leave it because guess what? I kind of like it like that. Kind of makes it look like a shadow. All right, here comes the glue. I did refill my glue the other day, guys. I made sure that I did that because it was getting low. So this glue, I like it because it dries right away. I'm wondering how it's going to do on this surface. I honestly don't know. We'll find out, won't we? Okay, let's take this apart and let's start with the bottom part. We'll just start like we're starting from scratch. And yeah, I don't know how it's going to glue onto this slick surface, but we'll find out. I think it's going to do just fine. I don't use hot glue for this because hot glue doesn't last. You'll be at a craft show or you'll have it on your front door and the pieces will start falling off. So anyone that tells you differently, they just don't understand. I do craft shows where sometimes outside it gets to be 110 or plus, and pieces start melting off with hot glue. So don't do that. Don't give a gift that is going to fall apart. Don't sell to your customers, things like that. Isn't this so cute, guys? I love it. I absolutely love it. So use glue that's going to last. Okay. I'm guessing this is going to be fine. I'll let you guys know. I think it's going to be fine because it's worked on everything else. Oh my gosh. This is fantastic. I love it. I love that the outline is there for you too. So chalking this background was perfect. You just have to do it quickly. Like I did it right away. Okay, make sure that you're lined up. You don't want to lay that down there with the glue on it. And then we're going to press down again. We're going to make sure all that glue's in place. This Santa transfer is fantastic. And doing it this way is great. But you can always go back. You can chalk the outline and then go back and do the watercolor. You absolutely don't have to have the cutouts, but the cutouts make it easy. Isn't that great? And he's done. And that's how he's angled like that. So he's on there exactly the way the transfer is. I'm going to make sure I wash that transfer right away so I can use it over and over. I'm going to wipe the edge of my glue so it doesn't glue to itself. So this is what it looks like if you use Chalkatour's transfer and then you go back and you do the watercolor and then put it onto one of their boards, their chalkboards. Yeah, it's cute. So the glue that I have right here is it is Art Glitter Designer Adhesive. Okay, so it is from Amazon. Yeah. Have you found the mama dog lost in Albuquerque? No, I don't think that she's been found yet. It's so sad. She has babies. She has 7 babies. Yeah. Not good. Okay, let me go ahead and press this down. I want it to stay. I don't want to lift this up and have my Santa start moving. Okay, this part's solid. So that's going to be solid soon. It's just still moving. So let me make sure everything's in place. The bottom isn't moving. So I know that's the key. It just takes a moment. All right. Yeah, I think it's super cute. Okay, guys, I'm done. I was hoping this wouldn't take too long because it's kind of getting hot in this room. All right, and I'll put the little things on the back. So there's my Santa. He's pretty big. Isn't he big? He's really cute. So I want to make sure it's not moving. The bottom's completely solid. So the top will be solid soon too. So here's what the back looks like. This is MDF. Okay. So the front part is printed on it. So the design, which is the shiplap, is printed on there. Okay, so or painted or whatever, and then it has a glossy, it's not matte, I don't think. It has like a glossy type sealer on it. Anyways, yep, there's the back side. And it's thick enough to just screw in the little sawtooth hangers. Yeah. Don't try the pounding ones. Those don't work as good, but the little screwing ones. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys. I hope you had fun. This is my favorite time of day. I love, this project is fun. I love this. Let me go in a little bit closer. Hey, Santa. Hey, Santa, you are so handsome. All right, I love you guys. I love you guys so much.